you with it, drop it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Big Play Slate here, coming back with another video. And in today's video, this is going to be a video, talking about both conferences, headliners of this week for games, and just NFL talk in general. We got some NFL Sunday football back, and we already seen this past week. We're still in this week, but like this recent week, we had a really, shocker in most people's eyes. The Buffalo Bills just sent the LA Rams packing, bro. They sent them packing in their own house, man. That's crazy, man. They went into LA and stomped the Rams. Now, I knew the Bills were going to win that game, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. That definitely shocked me. But let's just dive into these games of the week. And we'll start off with the AFC. So, for the AFC, let's look at, this Chargers-Raiders game first. This has a huge storyline to it because the Chargers recently just lost to the Raiders in their way to trying to make the playoffs. And the Raiders, they pulled the dub off, and they got into the playoffs, and the Chargers didn't. And the Chargers added Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson's not playing week 1. So they're going to have to really rely on that D-line. And it's going to help them a lot more because that Raiders O-line is not that great. The Raiders lost Alex Leatherwood. Let's just be honest. He wasn't an addition. He was more of a subtraction. He's not that good. Now, let's look at the other game. The Bengals and the Steelers. Now, this is going to be an interesting game because Mitchell Trubisky's added to the Steelers. That defense is really, really good. They added George Pickens offensively. Still have they have a questionable O-line. And you look at what the Bengals have, they improved their O-line. They have elite playmakers. And they have a top 10 quarterback with a really good defense that played really, really well last year in the playoffs. Now, they did add Daxton Hill. And, you still have Jesse Bates in the secondary. He wants his money and whatnot, but he's still there. And Eli Apple, we're not even going to talk about him. He sucks. But, yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good game. Now, both of the games, I got the Chargers winning the first game. And the other game, I got the Bengals winning that game. And two really good games. Now, let's go to the NFC games of the week. You look at the first game that I headlined for the NFC. This just goes to show you how much better the AFC is better than the NFC. So, this Vikings-Packers game, I think it's going to be really interesting. Now, you look at what the Packers did this offseason. They got rid of Devontae Adams. They dealt him to the Raiders for, I want to say, first-round draft pick and a second-round pick. I think it was more than that, actually, but you get what I mean. So, no Devontae Adams in this one. No Zadarius Smith in this one. Jair Alexander's back, the CB1 for them, and potentially the CB1 by the end of the season in the NFL in general. Now, you look at what the Vikings did. They got Zadarius Smith, and they add that to Danielle Hunter. Tomlinson, the guy up the middle. I always forget his name. I know it's like Tomlinson. Dalvin Tomlinson. And then they added Andrew Booth Jr. to that secondary. So this and you still have Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne. They added Rager, Kirk Cousins, Stat Monster. Now let's look at the other game. Tampa Bay and the Cowboys. I honestly really had to pick this game because there was not that many other NFC games. But honestly, I would not be surprised if this game turned out pretty solid. Because you got to remember, the Cowboys are going to run the ball a lot more this year. So it might be an advantage for Dallas because they keep the ball a lot longer, then that means the Bucks are gonna have to, like, they're gonna stall the Bucks out, in a way. And with the Bucks, they lost a lot of pieces on that O-line, and that O-line is, questionable. The team is still really talented, but it's questionable offensively for that O-line. They added Julio Jones. That receiving core is stacked, but that O-line is questionable. Now you look at the rest of the league. There's a couple games going on tomorrow. Eagles, Lions, Chiefs, Cardinals. Eagles, Lions, I already said that. Patriots, Dolphins, 49ers, Bears, Steelers, Bengals, Colts, Texans, Browns, Panthers, Saints, Falcons, Ravens, Jets, Commanders, Jags, Packers, Vikings, yeah, we already touched on that. Giants, Titans, Broncos, Seahawks. That's not going to be that much of a good game. But hey, that's a headliner. Russell Wilson returns to Seattle, the 12. So we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be a very interesting week. Week 1 is going to be pretty interesting, but I'm just glad NFL football, is back. I mean, football is literally back because college football, a lot of interesting games in college football. But now you go look at the pros, the NFL is back. But I'm so excited, man. I'm an Eagles fan, so we play Detroit tomorrow. I'm not going to count that team out. I won't overlook them. We beat them 44-6, but they improved. But I'm going to end this video off right here. Y'all have a safe and blessed day. Your boy is out. Y'all have a good one. And y'all enjoy some NFL football tomorrow. I got another video coming out soon, but y'all have a good one. We out. Peace.